So I put the title in and then I put the explanation in Japanese saying that I'm going to repeat it in Japanese later for my Japanese friends. And then I started the live and I started to speak in Japanese. So, take two. So, I wanted to quickly talk today about, you know how people say, a lot of gurus said, a lot of coaches, therapists, all your friends, or books, and all those great smarty pants people tell you, all you have to do is get in touch with yourself, like your inner child, or know yourself, and all those great, very vague concept. And I felt like, okay, I got it, right? So then I realized a lot of my friends, a lot of my clients, a lot of my, yeah, a lot of people around me doesn't quite know what it really means to get in touch with yourself and how exactly to do it. And I have three tools, and I thought, oh, I should share this with the rest of the world, so at least the people around me would know what to do, how to do. And it helped me. And without me trying this, I didn't realize that I was not really in touch. So the first item is to check your receipt. Uh, my receipt's not here. But so the purpose of reviewing receipt coming from CPA is really not how much you spent, but it's really, so people purchase anything because of the emotions. Like there's no um I guess I have to back up. I used to not believe this, but I do now believe that people buy things based on emotions, even if you feel like it's a necessity. Like if you, let's say I buy a gas at the shelf. I'm attached to shelf because I have a good luck with it. But it's studied, and it's we all know it's the same gas everywhere, but I do go there because I feel safe and fulfilled and less worried about the issues. Okay, issues not necessarily mean it's the gas itself. So like my credit card number was stolen a couple of times to Chevron. So I'm like, now in my mind it's jinx, right? So people have a different opinion and different emotion is being seeked for each transaction. So when you look at the receipt, the things you want to look at is what was the emotion I was trying to get to by making this purchase, and how satisfied were you? Like, what's the percentage of satisfactions? Like, was I 100% satisfied? Was I 80% satisfied? And if that was 80%, then the question is, what can I do to make up for the 20%? So what can I do next? So even for the grocery shopping, I see that as a necessity. But however, when I look for things that I really desire to cook for that time period, then my satisfaction is higher. Meaning, I am more satisfied when I'm looking for particular things based on my desire, not based on the necessity. So, what can I do next in order for me to be fully happy about my purchase? Okay. And when you're not satisfied, you gotta ask yourself, what is it? It could be the how the cashier treated you, how it was displayed. I don't know what it is, but you ask that question because making a payment, the money is emotions, emotional transactions. So you watch that yourself. So that's one thing. Other thing I do with my son daily. We do 5 pages together, and I do additional 5 pages later on. Is the 0 second thinking. I have a video about it. I spoke about it at the Toastmasters. I recorded it. I should share that here, huh? It's a great tool because you are timed for a minute to jot down everything So you don't really have time to think about it. So you are more in touch with what your soul wants to tell you. And we must take time to do that, and we must write them down. Making our thinking and feeling into the word is the only way to communicate you to other people, but more importantly, it's the only way for you to really get you. So that's the second tool I want to introduce. And then the lastly, what made me change drastically is the feeling. So today I attended the services at the church, and I attend a church called Bethesda by the Sea at the Palm Beach. I started to go there because within the building of the church building, or the when people are present in there, um, I feel humbleness. I feel sometimes sadness. I feel loneliness, and all those feelings needs to come out of me. And I used to have a habit of saying, whatever, let's just merge on. I gotta do what I gotta do. But I assign that time to feel my feeling out. So instead of um, instead of really following the what was going on, I ask myself internally, like, where am I feeling this overwhelming sensations? Where am I feeling sadness? Where am I feeling this humbleness? Where am I feeling the smallness of me? Where in my body is feeling jittery? Where am I shrinking or waving, like all that things? I ask that, and I try to look at it, feel that sensation, at least where it is. And if you can't feel where it is, and then ask yourself, like, what's the color of that? What's the shape of it? What's the strength of it? Like, really understand it, because when you do that, the peace comes down to you. Believe it for me, because I don't know how else to explain it. I need you all to try it to get it. But this is everything I've been teaching recently, and this is very, very, very high value to me. Anyhow, I didn't post yesterday. My New Year's reservation is never skip 2 days in a row. So I'm gonna post one more thing today. But so see you later. Bye.